Welcome back, little lovebirds, from the musical break. That was If 6 Was 9 by the Jimi Hendrix Experience from the 1967 album, Axis, Bold as Love, although not released in the U.S. until 1968. And I don't know if you all caught it, but Mr. Hendrix was doing a little whispering behind that drum solo. And he says, and nobody knows what I'm talking about. So, something to listen for next time you happen to be catching that tune. Alright, moving on with tonight's show. We have a message that came in on the musical break, and our listener will take his comment off the air. He says, "Hey Bill, long time listener, here, first time caller. If you could play some Pink Floyd, that would be great. Thank you, and keep up the great work. ER. Well, ER, I'm sure we could find some Floyd for you at the end of the show. And thanks for your kind comments. You know, comments are good. They cheer me up. And they also let me know that you guys are listening. Because without you guys listening, I'm just an eccentric guy with a long beard speaking out into the void. So, thanks for all your support. See, we have a few things to cover about whispers and ASMR. If you look at the main page on my channel, you'll see links to other people. So go out there and listen to them too. Kind of spread your support around. Check out everybody. And also, if there's another person out there doing some groovy stuff, send it on this way via the comments, and I'll pass it along. And on a bit of a self-promotional note, there was an interview with me, yours truly, with Soft-Spoken Man. And if you haven't seen it, check it out. But more importantly, check out his channel and show him some support and love, and encourage him and support him in this new show of his inside the ASMR studio. Also, not brand new, but still somewhat recent, is the launch of ASMR Island, a website. I'll make sure I put the link in the descriptions for this show. So, go check them out. They've got radio, TV, broadcast on the web, and other resources and links for you to check out. So, next, another message. This one says, "Hey Bill, my friend Heather is a big fan of your show. She's been in hospital for a while, and I know she'd love it. If you could, send her some well wishes. Thank you. We'll be tuning in together." Well, I think we can do that. So, little lovebirds, let's all have a kind thought for Heather, so that she could lift her spirits and progress on her way to better health and well-being. You know, Heather, the show being broadcast on the internet is available 24/7 around the world. So, anytime you listen here, you'll know that we're sending you kind wishes and support. So I hope this cheers you up, and I wish you speedy recovery and good health. And this message for Heather brings me to the topic I want to close the show with tonight. Is about compassion, empathy, kindness, in the broader, bigger sense, love. This isn't anything new. A great many wise men, poets, have all spoke, wrote, composed music, did paintings about love. And beyond romantic love, and beyond the love between a mother and child, this is the broad sense of love for each other as a whole, that thing that drives compassion and empathy, kindness, forgiveness. We can offer it to those we know, like our friend Heather, and this is good. We can offer it to comrades, acquaintances, and this is good. And maybe we could go a little further and offer it to people out and about in the world. Imagine you're on the bus and someone bumps into you, and you might get a little angry or impatient with this person. Or you're driving in your car and someone cuts you off, and you become angry and impatient with this person. But maybe try not reacting so sharply. Maybe think, I could just cut him a little slack. I don't need to get so angry. Just a little social lubricant to help the world be a little smoother. And maybe we can go farther than that. To people who genuinely anger us, infuriate us. Maybe they have wronged us. Maybe they've insulted us. And it inspires great anger, possibly even hatred. But you might think to yourself as an option, I'm not sure I enjoy this anger, this hatred. I can't actually change the past injury or injustice, but I can change my reaction to it and how I feel about it. And maybe I should should at least try to offer a little understanding and think, I can forgive. I can be empathetic. And even more than that, I think, to ourselves. Very often, we're all far too harsh on ourselves, becoming angry, impatient, kind of cutting ourselves down when we make mistakes or don't live up to our own expectations. Again, maybe cut yourself a little slack. Think, could I learn from this error? Or maybe that's not even necessary. Maybe just let go of these negative feelings that you harbor towards others, that you harbor towards yourself. Maybe cultivate love and compassion. It's the one thing that you can be generous with, and by the giving of it, you actually increase. So, there's my thought for you all today. Try to spread a little love, a little compassion, a little forgiveness. Try to let go of anger and impatience. Not that you should expect yourself to become a saint, but just for right now, for a couple of minutes, just disregard those negative feelings. Open yourself up to more kindness to offer to others, to more kindness to receive to yourself. Let it spread around and move about the world. Okay, I think that'll wrap up tonight's show. But as promised, we're going to have a little Pink Floyd, as suggested by Mr. Yar. We'll do 2 cuts. One is going to be called Grantchester Meadows. It's from the 1969 album Uma Kuma, from the Studio LP. And secondly, Shine On You Crazy Diamond, from the album Wish You Were Here, from 1975. It's a little melancholy in tone, but I believe ultimately uplifting. So, more compassion, more kindness to each other and to yourself. Until next time, this is Bill Max Boxpacks signing off in tingles.